In this example, we're asked how long will it take for $800 to grow to $36,700 at an interest rate of 11.5 if the interest is compounded continuously round the number of years to the nearest hundredths place, or in other words, to the nearest cent. Okay, so let's take a look at our PERT formula and recall A is for the amount in the future after a certain amount of years. P is what it is initially, R is your rate, and T is your time. So the amount, future amount, A, we will remove A, replace it with 36,700. P, the initial amount, what it is right now, and that's 800. Our rate is 11.5, and for 11.5% to turn that into a decimal, we're going to move over 2 places and it becomes 0.115. So in the formula there, you will remove R and replace it with 0.115. The years, we don't know. That's what we're going to solve for because it says how long will it take. So the time we don't know. That's what we're going to find out. So let's go ahead and plug in what we know to find out what we don't know. So once we plug everything in, it's going to look like so. And now we need to solve this exponential equation. Step 1, you want to isolate the E. So how would we do that? Yes, we'd have to get rid of the 800 first. And how do we get rid of the 800? That's correct. We divide by it because notice it is sandwiched with E, which means they're joined together. They're being multiplied. To solve, you do the opposite operation. The opposite of multiplication is division. So what do you divide by? Always divide by what you want to get rid of. We want to get rid of the 800, so that is what we divide by. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. So 36,000 divided by 36,700 divided by 800 is going to give us this approximate value. And then over here we have simply just have E raised to the 0.115t. Our next step, we want to get rid of the E, the base E. And how do we do that? Again, we have to do opposite operation. What's the opposite of the natural base E? The natural log. That's correct. So we're going to have to take the natural log, the ln of each side. Whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. Again, these two operations cancel each other out, and what you're going to be left with is 0.115t on the right side. One last step to solving this equation is to do what? Well, we want t by itself. Right now it's sandwiched together or being multiplied with 0.115. So to get rid of that, we have to do the opposite operation, which is divide by what you want to get rid of. So we're going to divide by 0.115. Okay? Whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. And if you get your calculator and do those calculations of the natural log of 45.85 divided by 0.115, you'll get an approximate year of 33 years when you round it. Because we are instructed to round to the nearest whole year. So that would take 33 years for $800. If you put it in this account at that interest rate, leave it alone, don't make any withdrawals. At the end of that time period, you will have $36,700.